what's the one piece of advice that you wish somebody had given you when you were starting out?
I think the piece of advice that I didn't get, is that when you're just starting on your journey, let's say after you've just left university or something like that, it's okay to not know where you want to go, right? I think this was my biggest worry out of stepping out of university. I didn't know which direction I want to go, particularly with, let's say, friends and family who had very clear defined paths. For me, there was no definite defined path. And I think like the main thing I want to kind of get across to people now who are looking to entering the field is like, you don't need to know, right? Like you kind of can figure it out as you go. I think the piece of advice that I got that was really good was this: ask for forgiveness, not for permission. The whole point here is essentially you're working in high-performing teams that all have a similar mindset, care about the same thing, and want to be high impact. And really, all this is if you have an idea and you think it's good, just go for it, right? Don't hold yourself back because you think you don't have the right to make a decision or you need to wait for somebody's thumbs up before you go and do something. Ultimately, what this allows the team to do or yourself to do is to have some independence and some leadership over some decisions, make mistakes and learn as fast as you can, and then ultimately, improve yourself as an individual as fast as you possibly can.
And can you share a pivotal moment in your career journey that's made a significant impact?
Yes. So for me, the biggest impact, let's say, is actually the start of the journey, I would say, right? So I was at university and doing on the path to academia. And really for me, it was stepping away from that and starting to form my own startups. In here, really the main goal was, it was a bit different to the university world, let's say. You had to really focus on the problem that you were trying to solve. And then in doing that, honestly, for me, it wasn't really about me trying to advance my career. It was about me trying to solve the project, solve the problem for the customer, contribute to the mission of the company, whatever it was. And ultimately, that is thinking bigger than the project of the team with this founder startup mindset. For me, that's what really kind of pushed me through my career up to this day. It's always the same approach.
Awesome. And how do you approach challenges and setbacks in your professional life? And what's your go-to strategy for overcoming them?
So, everyone's probably going to say this, right? But ultimately for me, I have a really good team where I work at the moment, and anything that comes up, essentially I have the trust and confidence that as a unit, as a team, we can work through things. So that's usually how it plays out. My plan of attack, I think, is nothing novel or exciting, right? For me, it's when something comes up, a setback or a challenge, I talk to the team, hear about their opinions and like how they think that they would solve it. I then jump on Google, on Medium articles or Reddit articles or any kind of forum that I'm in where kind of people like me have the same problems and the challenges, to collect my thoughts. I then sleep on it for a night, so I don't try and do anything too drastically. Sometimes you have to do things drastically, but genuinely, realistically, you can wait that one day. And then the next day I put plan to pen and paper, and then essentially just do that with the team. And that's the practice that we do.